I'm the dude. So that's what you call me, you know, that or his dudeness or duder or, you know, El Duderino.
Welcome back, Slotcar family, and another video on Slotcar Dude. Today we're asking ourselves, are tires? No, I just picked up a discussion that people say, for example, I can't use foam tires on my track. They're no good. They don't work. Or I don't drive rubber tires because they have no grip. I keep sliding and slipping and fishtailing all around. Well, in case you are not aware, there are different shores or softnesses of tires out there when it comes to rubber tires or foam tires. Now, what's the guy talking about? Now, I'm sure you already noticed that you have some cars that you get out of the box that have a better grip than others. For example, people say Thunderslot tires are just great. They have a lot of grip. Yeah, but if you touch them, they're really soft. Now, that's why there is a grade, so to say, or a description or a definition out there, which is called shore for the softness or the hardness of rubber or foam material, okay? For the figures, that means that the lower the shore number, so for example 25, the more grip the tire has. So that means if you have a track that doesn't have a lot of grip on it, you have a good driving feeling when you use tires with low shore numbers. If you have, for example, a track that has a lot of grip on it, you tend to take harder tires or harder shore numbers, which is higher numbers, like, I don't know, 55 shore, for example. Now, again, you might ask yourself, what is the guy talking about? I've never seen this before. Well, maybe if you look a little closer on the websites that you're ordering, you might notice that there are hints to be found on those homepages. Plus, you can see it on the marking of the tires or of the wrap of the tires. I'll just give you an example here. This is a BRM tire, rubber tire for 1 to 24. This is for the Opel Kadett, for example. It does pre-fitted, and it says, if you look closely down there, down there it says 30 shore. Now, I've also got another BRM package here that is for all, the tire fits for all Group 2 cars, for example. And what does it say down here? It says 35 shore, which means the 30 shore for the Kadett are softer, have more grip than the 35 that I have here. And the rubber is different. For example, if you take those cars that were raced, or the rubber, the slotted rubber that was raced at the US Nationals, that was a shore 25, and it's in the description, in the saying, or in the numbers, in the part number of slotted. It says G25. That means it's a 25 shore. And of course, there are also, the same applies to foam tires. Now, if you go to 24 cars, you have ready to race foam tires, for example, from Scale Auto there. And they have a color code on the outside of the tire. I hope you can see it here. This one is red. That means that's a medium shore. They don't put the numbers on those ones, but they're color coded. And so via the color code, you know if this is a soft or a hard tire. So this is rather a hard tire because it's red. Then you have the same tire, same rim, just another shore on it. Those are marked yellow on the outside. Yellow means they're softer. They have more grip than the red ones. For example, hope you can see it here. same rim, those are marked green. Now green means they are harder. So this would be something like 50 shore compared to the red ones would be something like 45 shore, and the yellow ones would be something like or equivalent to 40 shore. How do we know? Because you can also buy foam tires loose to glue them on the rims yourself and to true them yourself then. And if you look closely here, hopefully you can see that, those are Do-Slot foamies. They say 55 shore, so they are rather hard compared to this package here. And if you look at the number down here, the last two digits say 45. So those are 45 shore. Now, does it get confusing? No. Once you're into it, you either write it down or you make yourself some hints. But again, it depends on what you want to achieve with the tires. Now, talking about 24s, Scale Auto also offers front tires and they are marked blue. So this means blue is very hard. You don't need to put any nail polish on it or super glue and true them. You can use them like they are. And they're even trued, they're ready to run. You just take them out of the package, screw them on your axle, and off you go. Now some might say, well, nice, he's talking about 24s, but what about the 32 guys? What about those? Again, look out for the markings and the order numbers on the 32 cars. The example was the slotted Nats, US Nationals tires that had a G25 as the end digits. Now that's really nice, but what if I want to do foam tires on 32? Are there foam tires? No, I don't think so. Are there? Are there really foam tires out there? Yes, there are. For example, this is an example for a 3mm axle, red foam tires. This means that's a ready to screw on for Revo Slot. You can just take them out of the package, screw them on your Revo Slot, and off you go. Well, that's nice. That's Revo Slot. They've got 3mm axles. What about the others, like, I don't know, NSR or Slotted, because they have 2.38 or 2.36 mil axles, and that's a 3mm. So can I use it? I don't have it in the package anymore, but I'm sure all of you know this car. It's a Slotted LMP. And if you look closely here, that's Scale Auto foam tires with a yellow marking on the outside, which means that car has tires on for a track that doesn't have too much grip. Again, Scale Auto, you can order them, ready to race. Just keep looking for them. If you can't find them, just leave me a comment in the comment section and I'm more than happy to look up the order number or parts number for you. Now you might say, well, nice, that's Slotted, but what about NSR? I'm Mr. 100% that wants to have the perfect rims for my NSR axle. So that's why NSR offers ready to race foamies. They call them fish tires, but you can say RTR, ready to race. So, Slotcar family, that was it. I just wanted to maybe keep a few arguments out of the way, keep a few rumors out of the way, like there are no foamies for 32 cars, you can't get them. Yes, you can get them. And the way you use them or you intend to use them, think about it before, because you can order them in whatever shore you would like and whatever shore fits to your track or the track that you're going to race. Okay, Slotcar family, that was it for today. Thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by. As always, any comment is highly welcome. Every comment is highly welcome, highly appreciated. I'm really happy for every comment that I get. Don't forget to press that cowbell, that like button, and share if you think it's a good idea and some club members or some other home racers might benefit from what I just came up with. And as always, with Slotcar Dude, don't forget, there's more to come. If you made it that far, there's a little bonus for all of you who lasted that long. There are also white foam tires from Scale Auto, as I described, and I store them in old film boxes, as you can see here. You can still get them on eBay, for example, and they are the best way to store your tires so that they don't dry out, especially foam tires. Plus, don't forget to mark them so that you know what car they are intended for. Just a little personal hint from my side. And as always, hit that like button, subscribe, and don't forget, on Slotcar Dude, there is more to come.